Seems not only making mistakes, but having a difficult time moving the chains. The Giants sat at the line. Dime package.
Third and a long way to go. Almost intercepted.
The Eagles put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Beckham is going to take this one from the 6. Has 12 on this play. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Now 1st and 10. And incomplete. What a hit that time. Here's how the Eagles defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers.
2nd and 10.
Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball. Third down after the catch. Manning's looking to go down the field here. Incomplete.
The Giants really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Of about 3. The Eagles really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball filled. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
And now here's the Giants defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers.
Let's go. 2nd and 9.
Intercepted.
Williams is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Giants got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Second down here after that run play. Looking across the middle. Third down on the way.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
3rd and 7.
And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
They're set to punt it away now. team.
The Eagles, I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, they throw interceptions or not. And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
First down and 10.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Randall's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Second down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles.
They came out firing on all cylinders, and already they've gotten a good leg up in this game, even as early as it is. What a hot start for this team. What's happened here, Phil?
Sharp play by the offense. That's what it's about. Man, they just came out mentally prepared, and they are showing the defense what it's all about, just executing one play after another.
White's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun.
He has the grab.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
The Giants take it from the 38. To the sideline and complete.
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. It's into the surefire hands of Odell Beckham Jr. The Giants snap it at the 36. Looking for some daylight up the middle. 3rd and 2 coming up. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. Coming to the line at the 35. 3rd and 2.
They want to keep feeding him the football.
Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting the long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
Huff's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Eagles retake the field on offense, and they are off to a flying start. They came out of the locker room with their foot firmly on the pedal and have not let up.
I'd say they have not let up. They are on fire on the offensive side. And when you got momentum on your side in the NFL, especially on the offense, you got to keep calling those plays to give your guys chances to make more big plays.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Eagles snap it at the 26. He's in the clear. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Man, the extra point is good. The Giants prepare to return the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20.
The Giants offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Now just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
First down at the 20. Darwin's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Giants running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. 2nd and 12. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Run a draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking long. What a catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That brings the score a little closer as we approach the 2nd quarter. The touchdown keeps the game well within reach.
And then, isn't it something we're sitting here thinking in the 1st quarter, what a disaster and what a lopsided game, but all of a sudden it turns around with that score and it changes the way you and I are thinking. And of course we know that's changing how the players think.
Sproles on the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Eagles head back out now on offense. What a lively start to this game for them, partner, as both teams jumped out quickly and put points on the board.
Yeah, it's been fun, been exciting. The crowd loves it. And I'll say this to the defensive coaches. Whatever you were doing, change, because what you were doing was not working. This is going to be a fun series to watch.
One more snap and another quarter is in the books.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete. Second down following that incompletion. The 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Pass is intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Giants come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
That's second down coming up. The Eagles will come out in the dime. They'll run it off the toss. It's third down coming up. The Giants will set up. The 28 is the first down line. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. No good. An empty trip for the offense. Early in the second quarter, and there is a missed opportunity to build some momentum, but the kick was no good.
Yeah, this game's kind of marching along. You know, it seems like it just started, and here we are already in the second quarter. It's time to start taking advantage of the situations when they come your way.
The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Coming to the line at the 50.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
This is third down. The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel from the gun. There is a flag out. Here's Ertz. Gains 16. The defense will take the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Third down after the penalty. The Eagles need to get to the 42 for the first down. From the gun. Matthews with the reception. Third catch today so far. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitz is coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Coming to the line at the 44. Press coverage all the way. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He's wide open for the grab. Not able to get away from Pierre-Paul.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
First down here. And Sproles gets the football. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 4. They'll go ground. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Coming to the line at the 15-yard line.
The Eagles are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 1st and 10. And Matthews is brought down. A gain of 3.
Matthews is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
2nd down and 7. Gets it again. And gains about 1.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Eagles all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Throws the pass. And Sproles is brought down.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Mounting a serious drive. 1st and goal from the 5. And that gains 1.
The Giants defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. They call his number, and he's in for the touchdown.
The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
White's got a chance for a return. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Manning's lining up in the pistol. The Eagles are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Giants from the 22. Manning going to try to scramble now. He brings it in on his way. Touchdown! And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Well, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
And a touchback.
The Eagles offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Airing it out. Very nearly intercepted.
They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Now looking at third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And that's going to be a 3 and out. That will bring us to the end of the second quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the second half in just a moment. White's going to test the coverage here. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Giants bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The defense gets a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Giants get a first down.
Giants look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down and right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Manning's completion percentage, 50% on the day. It's first down as they head to the line. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They're setting up screen. Keeps his legs moving. And he is tackled at the 44. The Giants still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Manning's led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and an offense that's clicking on all cylinders.
Third down now. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Eagles take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
And now here's Sproles on the toss. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
The Eagles offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
And here we have second down. The Eagles come out with a split backfield.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Eagles take it from the 43. Jordan Matthews brings it in. A foot race to the end zone. And in for the touchdown. At this point in the game, midway through the third, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
White's running this one out. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
The Giants are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The Giants have it at the 34. Makes the reception. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Manning's completion percentage, 50% on the day. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Beckham is ready to run off the screen.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
The Giants continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Beckham's had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands.
2nd down and 9. Has his target.
Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
That's his first reception today.
They come to the line at the 28.
Manning's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. First down at the 28. The catch is made.
And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Has the reception all alone.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Only a yard from the end zone.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. First and goal from the 1. Giants, touchdown. That is the 25th touchdown catch of his career.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
The point after is good.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
Huff's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
And Matthews is brought down.
Matthews is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd down coming up. The Eagles line up, split backfield. Let's go. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. This passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
3rd and 9 after that last incompletion. The Eagles lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Stands in the pocket. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
Getting close to the fourth, and you have to get the feeling that this stop could be a huge momentum swing in the game that has been dominated by the offenses.
Oh, I really think so. You know, it gives you confidence. Once you stop an offense, you feel like you got the rhythm of what they're trying to do, and you just play better from that point on.
Gains 19.
The Giants know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 42. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. To the outside. The catch is made.
The Giants just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Manning's going to take off with it. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down.
He's hit as he throws it. They face third down after the incomplete pass.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
With two hands, he has it. And you know, Phil, with this third quarter winding down, how important a third down stop might that wind up being?
Oh, I think it's going to be huge, Jim. You know, here we come to the end of the game. The pressure is coming on, and that stop might put some pressure on the offense.
Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. They put up 3 here early in the fourth quarter, and things are starting to tighten up.
Hey, look, I disagree with the coach. I would not have tried the field goal. I would have went for the fourth down, try to get a first down or a touchdown. Listen, this coach, he's not a brave man. He always takes the easy way out.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Eagles offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 20. Darren Sproles takes the football. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Coming up, second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third long, and you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
The Eagles with an empty backfield look here.
3rd and 12. And there's Bolden. Bolden's tackled right at the 35.
The Eagles, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Let's go.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. That's Harrison making the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down following the run. The Eagles at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. And Matthews is going to take the handoff now. On the way, 3rd down. And he'll take the snap and plow ahead.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Giants on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. Makes the reception. And that's a gain of 9.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Manning's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Screen underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. The Eagles sat at the line. Dime package. Toss to the outside. They have struggled on 3rd down, but not on that occasion.
The Giants, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Giants have it at the 39. Pulls it in.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
1st and 10. Handoff out of the I formation. Kendricks, the one who brings him to the ground.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second and 10. Manning going to try to scramble now. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. They bring him to the turf.
And wouldn't you know it, in a game that's been all about the offense all the time, it's the defense that comes up with the biggest play of the game here in crunch time.
Well, look, I want to give him some credit, but I just figure on defense in the NFL, sooner or later, somebody will make a play. I didn't think it would take them all the way to the fourth quarter.
Robinson's in on the tackle. Two minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down here. Sproles is lined up in a single back formation.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. Collins is there to make the tackle. It'll be third down. Playing press coverage to the outside. Knocked down as he fires it.
Late in the fourth, and the defense makes the biggest play of the game right there. Now they'll lean on an offense that has been firing on all cylinders all game long.
Yeah, no reason to think that this offense is not going to keep going out there and making it happen. The quarterback is hot. They're being aggressive with their play calls. This is a big series for the offense.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Giants offense still has a chance here, Phil. Late in the game, can they make something happen?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see, Jim. I think let's look at it from the defensive side. Know the situation. If they get the ball, they catch a pass, make sure you come up and make the tackle. Don't let them catch and run and get a big play against you.
First down at the 49. Fletcher popped, gets to the quarterback.
To me, this is a no-brainer. Anytime that clock is running and you get sacked in a situation like this, under 2 minutes and you're behind, you use one of those timeouts to stop the clock.
Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Giants
Have to be hoping this doesn't turn out like last week's game. Tough luck losers a week ago and trailing in another tight one right now, Phil.
We're going to find out if they learned anything.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. The Giants got to be devastated. Had to think they'd be a little more resilient down the stretch, but they allow the touchdown is going to win the game.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge disappointment to let this game get away from them. Anytime you have a lead late in a game, you expect your defense to go out there and stop the other team. The other team is just better today.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Eagles offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Inaccurate with that one. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way.
Get ready.
Second down and 10. The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews. The Eagles call a timeout. Their first. The Eagles come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. Here's the first snap after the big play. From the gun. Bucks got it on a pass that had some heat. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
The Eagles come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And intercepted. Tackles made. That interception was a backbreaker. That may have been the last chance, and I'm sure it's a throw he wishes he could have back.
You know, Jim, in situations like that, sometimes it can turn out the wrong way. You take them down, you score, you're the starter player of the game, but this time it's going to turn out to be the GOAT.
The Giants head to the line. 2 straight weeks now. They played in a very close game. Scores 38-35. Handoff out of the eye. The Eagles stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Now first and 10. Wants to go deep. He's picked off again. This was a close one that came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you